Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Girls Interrupted. Thank you so much for listening to our show, and please remember to follow us on all of our social media, which can be found in the description box below. If you like what you hear, we really need your help. Please remember to comment, review, share, and subscribe to our show. That would really help us a lot with getting our feet off the ground. Okay, enough of all that. Let's talk movies.
Welcome back to Girls
Interrupted.
She was pointing at me. I didn't pick up on it. Welcome back to Girls Interrupted.
What's up? I'm Shannon.
I'm Annie.
We're the girls here to interrupt each other, you know.
Mm-hmm. And only each other. You can't interrupt us.
Yeah, you really can't. Yeah.
Anyway.
Today's episode, a heavy hitter.
Oh, man.
We decided to tag team and just devote a whole episode to American Honey because it means a lot to us.
Well, yeah, and also
we have history.
Yeah, tell the people why this is so important to us, Shan.
This is important to us because at the Madonna Inn in San Luis Obispo, California, in March of 2017, we tried to record our first episode on an iPhone over a McDonald's dinner. Yes.
Which is so cute, honestly. Yeah, we're adorable.
It was yeah.
McDonald's and wine.
And I mean, so that was March, and we did our first official episode in April, right? Mm-hmm. April 6th we came out. So, was that March? No, that was May. That was May of 2017.
Yes, and then
in 2018 of April we did our first video. I was like, what? We did our first podcast. Sorry, not video.
Wow, that flew by.
Yeah,
we had to, but yeah. So American Honey was the actual first film that Shannon was like, reviewed. Oh my god, I want to talk to someone about this movie.
Yes, because I saw this movie by myself, of course. Not in its current. I didn't see it in theaters or anything. I saw it.
Shannon is always seeing movies alone.
Yeah,
no. I mean, like, in a good way. She's always seeing the coolest movies.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't get people who are like, I can't go to the movies by myself. Blah blah blah. Like,
it's amazing.
I don't understand. Like, I have social anxiety, but I don't understand that anxiety because, like, you're in a dark room, you're all facing the same direction, nobody expects you to talk. Like, it's the perfect place.
It's the perfect place to go alone.
I think, but I mean, people have their own quirks. But
they're afraid of the dark.
I was gonna say kinks. This is my kink.
This is my kink. It could have.
Seeing movies by myself is my kink. Don't kink shame me.
Hey, no shame. I am all for it.
But
crazy.
Yeah, I saw American Honey in my bedroom, like midnight one time by myself, and it was not during the current when it was in theaters. Of course, I saw it online, and I just had to watch it 2 more times. And like, this is a 3-hour movie, but.
This is a 3-hour movie.
I still wanted it to go on longer. Like, I want to know more. Like, and then I found out the director's Andrea Arnold, and I really liked Fish Tank as well when that came out. And
what's Fish Tank?
So Fish Tank is similar in style, but it's in England because Andrea Arnold's English, a white English woman, if that means anything. But
whoa, really?
Fish Tank is also another first-time actress that she found.
Cool. That's very cool.
It's also coming of age, but I don't think it would do very well on our scale of Girls Interrupted because we would have issues because it's a teenage girl falling in love with her mother's boyfriend, Michael Fassbender. So I think we would have some issues, but I did like the movie. And
ding, ding.
There's a lot of crossover.
Hey, actually, do you want to do that movie? And I'll do the grad. Wait, no, what's it called? An Education. And there'll be movies that it's like, I kind of liked it even though I shouldn't.
Yeah. And
it was probably made around the same time, honestly. Like, when we were in college.
Yeah, I want to say 2014.
We could do a weird episode like that.
I mean, we could get weirder. Let's talk about how I love Bully, even though it's a terrible movie. I mean, it's not a terrible movie, but it's a terrible subject matter. And
I don't know what this movie is.
No, you did. I watched it. I made you watch it. It's about it's the girls in Hollywood, Florida, and
oh, that movie. What's it called?
Bully.
Oh,
Bully.
Bully.
And it's based on a true story.
A second ago, I thought you said Believe. I didn't know what that movie was called, though, the Florida movie, but I did think you said Believe.
Yeah.
That movie was something.
And I mean,
I cannot forget it.
That's the guy.
Which, honestly, is that a good film, guys? What is it? I can't unsee. No, I'm kidding. It was really good. It was good.
Think it's good.
Or, like,
but
yeah,
it's a terrible, it's not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable movie.
Exactly.
But that's how all that style of films is. That's Larry Clark. So he worked on Kids. Have you seen Kids? So that's about the kids who have AIDS. And Chloe Sevigny, I think that was her first movie.
Oh, is that the one where she actually does, like... isn't there a film where she actually gives a blowjob on screen?
So that is the White Bunny or something like that. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But he also makes...
Different thing.
He also makes unenjoyable movies. Vince Garalo or something. Oh my god, I can't. Vincent Gallo, I think. He did Buffalo 66 with Christina Ricci, which you love, even though it's like a movie about him. She's falling in love with her kidnapper. I don't know.
Wow.
But she would really like Buffalo 66. So add those. We just went over a lot.
Oh yeah, we did.
Little trivia. Vincent Gallo. Vincent Gallo like sold porn, I think.
Yeah, let's get weird.
Let's get weird. So, but I forgot what I was talking about. American Honey. I saw it myself. I had to see it 2 more times. I fell in love with the movie.
That's 6 hours of her life. That's dedication.
That's like 9 hours because I watched it 3 times.
You watched it, yeah.
And now I go back and watch it like every quarter of the year. Like, oh, let me go and have my heart broken again.
Do you now?
I mean, how many movies are there about a black girl in the South that?
That's true.
Not like slavery South. And she's just like living her life.
Yeah. Having a coming of age story.
Yeah.
Finding herself.
How many movies? I'm waiting.
Well, American Honey.
Yeah, so...
No, I get it. It's a wonderful movie.
Yeah, so I needed this podcast because I needed to process this movie, and I wanted someone to go over everything, like, with me, and I couldn't find shows like that go over every little detail. I mean, I really like Black Man Can't Jump in Hollywood. That's like a podcast where they go over movies with starring people of color. But I don't think they would do this one because it's probably a little too girly, American Honey. And let's be real, it's like not really a black movie. Like she's like a Cocoa Puff in a sea of milk.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's a little tokeny.
A bit. Which when I was doing the score, I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah. For me, on our diversity score, it didn't do very well. But like on the film enjoyability score, like that scored so high. Yes. So. Oh, you never told me your score. I guess you'll tell me later. It'll be fine. We'll do it then. Let's jump in. Let's get in here. We've already been talking a while.
Yes.
So American Honey, directed by Andrea Arnold.
I did not know she was British.
She's British, yes. Released by A24, so they do all the really good coming-of-age movies. I think they did 8th Grade, which I still need to see.
Oh, I want to see that too.
Yeah, and so starring Sasha Lane. She's from Houston, hey.
We love you.
Shia Labeouf.
We love you.
Love you. Love your rat tail. Love your Fergie eyebrow piercing.
How can you make a rat tail hot?
He did it. He did it.
I don't know how.
I want my own. I don't know.
He's so sexy.
Starring Riley Keough.
Little Presley.
She's Elvis's granddaughter. But I mean,
granddaughter. Lisa Marie's daughter.
I want to hate her, but I can't. She's so good. She was
so
also
good.
in another movie that just came out with Adam Driver. I think it's like Lucky Logan or something. Logan Lucky. That she was good in that too.
Why do you want to hate her?
Because she's the villain.
Oh! I see. I thought you meant Riley herself.
No, never.
I was like, oh no, she seems pretty cool.
Robbie Ryan did the cinematography, and I just want to bow down to this man because this movie looks so good. God, it looks good.
Yeah. Revisiting it, it's like, wow. And also being removed. I'm from Texas too, you guys, but I live in LA now. But like being removed from it, it is really like, I don't know, like he really was able to capture like that beautiful, vast nothingness of the American South.
He did
that.
It
is exquisite.
He did that.
It's heartbreaking and tragic, but it also is just something so beautiful about it.
He also did Fish Tank, so they have a good working relationship. But that man did that.
Is he British too?
He's Irish.
That is so interesting that these two foreign directors like were able to like again like give such, I don't know, depth and love to the South. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I made some notes about that, so I will talk about that later. So you did that.
Okay.
Yeah. And Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 78. Oh, and the budget. So the budget is 3.5. And the million. That's
pretty good, right, for an indie?
Yeah, I think they spent the majority of it on the soundtrack, honestly.
Wow.
Because those are big songs. So.
And Shia.
Yeah, I mean it's like Migos. Maybe Shia. And the box office only did 1.8, so they didn't return, which makes me sad.
That does. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a really big bummer. But
I think
America's lame.
It was a film festival darling, so.
Yeah. Which, it's gonna have a longevity. This, I think.
I mean, I'm streaming it alone. Just like my numbers.
Shannon will keep it alive. Yeah. Shannon alone will make its millions.
I'm doing it right here. Okay, you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Tag team. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, my dog's excited. He thinks I'm talking to him. Are you ready?
Yes. Hi, Doug.
All right, we're opening up. Star is scavenging for food with these two little kids and hitchhiking. So we start off, we get that she's poor.
Yeah.
She's poor, and has South. It kind of reminds me of that Natalie Portman movie where she has the baby in the Walmart.
In the Walmart, yep.
In the Walmart, yeah.
Did I just say Walmart? In the Walmart.
So, and I actually had some crossover because I was thinking about Flower and how that movie tries to paint her as lower class, but in Flower, I feel like they're kind of romanticizing it. In this movie, I don't get that at all.
Yep.
And
thank you, yeah.
It's done more responsibly, I guess. It's less like Urban Outfitters poor. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not, let me put on, what did you say? Like, what did you point out? Like, her wife beater and Timberlands.
Oh, yeah, when she was trying to dress like a quote-unquote chola. I don't,
Yeah, but like, let me put all this stuff on, whereas this was just like, this is how these people live.
Yes, and...
There are people that live like this.
And, I mean,
in the United States.
Yes. And, I mean, I have questions. Let me hold on to them. Okay, hang on. So...
Oh, I'm so curious.
So, she sees Shia... and a van full of people drive to a Walmart. Shia's name is Jake. Let me stop calling him Shia. And Sasha Lane's name is Star. Sasha Lane, so good.
She's so cool.
I saw another movie that she's in that just came out, Hearts Beat Loud.
Yeah.
And not enough Sasha. Not enough Sasha. I want another movie where she leads again, because she's like kind of not the lead in that one. She looks great.
Is it about? I feel like that was at Outfest. Was it like a?
Yeah.
Does it have okay, cool.
That's cool. She's dating the girl from Dope in that movie. So.
That's not Zoe, I'm guessing. I haven't seen Dope.
It's I forget her name. It's Kiersey, but yeah, she's in Dope. Yeah. She's yeah.
I want to see.
It was not enough Sasha. Then she's coming out with a movie with Chloe Grace Moretz. Which I think is also kind of like about a queer. They're like at a conversion camp. I think that's what that was. The Miseducation of Cameron Post. And I can say from right now, it's probably not enough Sasha.
Right.
I want another full Sasha movie. So Sasha Lane was discovered by Andrea Arnold doing body shots. 19, I think, in South Padre.
That's amazing. Oh my God. I love that.
When is my time going to come?
It's coming, honey. It's coming, honey.
I don't leave my room. So how do you do a body shot? So it goes like on your... What are you doing with a body shot?
I don't know. Do you actually pour it on the person and then lick it off? We are obviously not partiers, guys.
No.
Never really were that kind of partier.
You can do a boxed wine body shot off of me. I'll like put the
box.
We
just ran off with French boys.
I'll put the box on my belly button. You could like turn the nozzle.
Just put a big straw.
You know.
Or is that what body shots is? You put the actual shot glass like on their stomach and then
maybe.
And then you just like
take something out of their mouth and
yeah, like you put the lime in their mouth and salt on their belly button or some shit.
I think they did it in Uptown Girls.
Belly buttons are yucky.
People need to clean their belly buttons.
They stink.
Daily.
Like
daily you need to clean your belly button. Don't let it be like a lint trap. I had an ex-boyfriend who named his lint. Gross. I shouldn't have said that, huh?
I want to know who it is.
It's the one you're thinking of.
Murder. I want to say it. I want to say it on the air.
Murder.
I want people to know you name your belly button.
Yeah, you should shame.
You disgusting.
Lynch shame him. That is gross. Clean your belly button. So, anyways.
Or don't name it.
I think it was like Boris or something gross. What are we even talking about in this episode? What is?
Oh my god. Sorry, yeah, continue. Sorry, Sasha.
Sorry, Sasha Lane. I'm so sorry. Like, this is your time.
I hope she listens to this. We love you. We're from Texas.
Yes. Too. I have a 6 degrees of separation with her, but I don't.
Shannon is still in Houston.
I'm still here. You forgot me. Take me.
No, you love Houston.
I do. I love the cost of living. Yeah. Shipley's is around everywhere. Good barbecue.
I do get jelly. I really get like Texas pangs sometimes. Cravings.
Yeah. We'll come. I'm
anyway,
trying to get a house. You can come over. We'll see. I mean, I got like one more year here. If I don't get this house, like I'm coming to live with you, Annie. I'm coming.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm fine with that too. Come out here. Yay! Okay, back to the room. Okay. You take Bix's room.
Yes. So, they dance. Oh wait, no. So she sees
the van full of. Oh.
And they have it. It's just the chemistry between them is so palpable. Like even when he's in a car.
Jack or Jake?
Jake, sorry. Jake.
I was about to be so.
Well, because I want to say Shia, but he's not Shia. Like
they do have like. I mean, I would have instant chemistry with him too, or try to. Like,
my chemistry's with the rat tail. What's in there? What are your secrets?
My chemistry is with his body.
Yeah, she has.
I'm sorry.
She has They have immediate chemistry. But the car goes by, he drives into the parking lot, they go into the Walmart or whatever. So she like takes the kids and they go over to the Walmart.
Which they were about to leave.
They were trying to leave, yeah.
And then she was like, you know what, let's go back inside.
But then she was having, what is
Cute boy.
Cheer sex with him.
You're having totally cheer sex.
So they're in the Walmart and the kids are running around, blah, blah. And, it was like that. And what do you think about his outfit? Like, it's very, like, Bible salesman. I guess he's a salesman, but it's like someone who goes door to door.
Yeah, like a Mormon.
That is what it is. Yeah, but it seems kind of Mormon-y. It seems out of place. He looks like very kind of Amish, semi-Amish.
Especially with the rat tail.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Little House on the Prairie.
But then the Fergie eyebrow offsets that.
Yes.
That was the balance that she was trying to create. Like, Amish with an attitude.
Amish with an attitude. And the phone case.
Hey, Jebediah. So his crew, they, like, start dancing to Rihanna's We Found Love. And, like...
I fucking love that scene.
This song is so... Like, this choice is so powerful. Because it's, like, sad song over happy music. Like... And I'm instantly reminded of the video, that music video that is just like skins on screen, like.
Yes, skins, as in Shannon's referring to the English team
Skins UK.
show.
We don't acknowledge the US Skins. We don't acknowledge that terrible first season.
Nah.
But yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, the perfect. I love that video. I love that song. I love that scene in this movie.
That video makes me cry. That video, like this movie, punches me in the chest. So that's what we have here. And I mean, they are falling in love in a hopeless place. Walmart. No, I'm kidding. But like, that is kind of the point of this movie. Like, they're in a hopeless situation, but they find lust or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. But so his group is like going crazy, and he's like kind of like showing off, I guess, because he's dancing.
Yes.
And he's like
he dances.
He's making eye contact with her, and then he like gets up on the
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He gets up on the conveyor belt, and he's like dancing or whatever, and like the cashier calls the security, which is their fault for playing a bop like that in Walmart. Like, of course people are gonna dance. Like, it's your fault. Don't play the bops then. Like, just play elevator music. If you don't want me to shake my ass, don't play Rihanna.
And also, it was quite loud.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have music that loud, people are going to dance.
Yeah. And if Sasha Lane walks in, somebody's going to try to impress her and dance on the conveyor belt. Sorry.
Because who wouldn't?
So he drops his cell phone while he's dancing, and then, like, cops chase after him, or I don't know, security.
Security
cops, not cops. They chase him out. They chase the whole group out. And she picks up the shiny phone, and she walks out into the parking lot, and he's alone. I don't know where. I guess they were all in the van. I don't know, but he's alone, and he's rapping Kevin Gates.
Oh, you knew the rap? I didn't know what he was doing. All I know is that when I first watched this, I was like, I would be scared to approach a man in that state.
What state do you think he was in?
I don't know. Like, okay, even though he was hot, like, think about you in real life. Like, even though he's hot, it's just like, is he talking to himself?
He's rapping Kevin Gates. He's like,
what is he doing?
It
well, yeah, but
yeah.
I couldn't really tell at first. Or maybe I don't know.
They play that song later, but
okay.
This is an interesting thing. This movie is race blind, like blind casting. I mean, you guessed that, right? Like she's not written as a black girl. This race isn't a part of her.
Yeah. She was just, that actress was just cast. Yeah.
Race isn't a part of her struggle. I mean, I love the colorblind casting, but there's things that we're not. There's like things that we're not saying, that the character's not saying, that would affect her, that we just don't get. Like later on, like a lot of people are saying like nigga in her face, and they're white. Yeah. They're rapping along to this music. There was a lot of flags everywhere. There's just, and I think the movie is successful in portraying her as a full character and all of this, and the race subject works, but I think it was an accident. I don't think it was on purpose, because I don't think that I don't know if Andrea Arnold fully understands. I don't know. Like, I just don't get it. I was
just about to say that. Like, is this like? Do you remember? Like, I won't say her name, but our French friend.
Yes.
I just feel like do maybe Europeans and maybe people in Britain not fully understand that word?
White people in Britain?
Yeah, I don't want to give them an out though, but like that's completely inappropriate, and yet here we are, and yet our French friend.
But it's realistic. Like I've lived this, being surrounded by white people, and just the co-opting of black culture, but like the rejection of the people. Like even, I mean, I was going to say this for later, but the villain of the story in that scene where she's wearing the Confederate flag bikini and like she plays rap music.
Yep. In
the bikini, like, girl, like, what?
You're right. So I see what you're saying. So do you think it was a?
I don't know if it was conscious, because it does work, but it's confusing at the same time. And I read articles from other black women who watched this movie, and they felt like violated at the end, and I can understand that. I didn't personally feel that way, but there is this thing that we're not talking about that I don't know if the character has learned to ignore that. I don't know if she identifies as black because she's, of course, only surrounded by white people. Like, I don't know her. I'm talking about the character, not Sasha.
Yeah,
Lane,
no, of course, yeah.
There's just so much, like, so much that I want to know that the movie shies away from. And in the end, it kind of works, but it could have gone further. But but then again, I'm always advocating for movies where the character is just existing. But then it's so hard when you're in the American South to create a story like that, and when you're adding in Confederate flags, like, you're obviously making a choice. Like, I don't know. I don't know the solution to that problem. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I just do wonder if it was a conscious choice to make a commentary on, like you said, because I used to go to rodeos and shit when I was in high school. Like, I've been around people like that too.
I mean, yeah, this is my middle school, high school experience. Yeah. Like, being around.
So maybe it was a commentary on the actual ignorance that exists.
I don't think we're supposed to think that those characters are ignorant. I think
even
in a
with
way
her Confederate. I guess you're right. We're not. But even
it's like a romanticizing of it.
Oh.
I mean,
well, then that's not okay
maybe
with
we're
the
not.
Confederate
I don't think
flag.
they're romanticizing the Confederate flag, but the kids in the car, we're not supposed to feel any terrible way towards them.
You're right. No, you're right.
Those are her allies, her friends. Like, she doesn't bat an eye at it, and we never see her say it, which is.
Well, so, I guess in a way, ignorance doesn't have to have it. Like, ignorance doesn't. What am I trying to say? Like, they just are. Like, it's just a lack of that knowledge that that's not okay for them to do that. Like, that's how they're ignorant. And like yeah, it's a negative thing, but like it's just like it's an unfortunate reality.
Yeah, it's just
they lack so much in education. And, like, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't
know.
You don't think, or it's probably more likely on accident, huh?
I just don't know. We don't know. And I struggle with that. But, so, I mean, let's move on. So,
okay, sorry.
So, Shia's...
You could cut that out.
No, I agree with you. Or
okay.
I understand your opinion. I don't know what she was thinking. I'll never know what she's thinking. And...
Until we can ask her one day.
Yeah, like... Why did you make that in the part of the...
Why did you do that?
Just, like, imagine her at her computer adding that into the script. Like, I don't know. And just... And imagine if this was... Would that have been there if it was a white star? It probably would have, right? Would Star have said it herself?
Yeah.
And then what would the movie be saying? I'm thinking
this is making my head spin.
So, I mean, yeah. It's making my head...
I'm already high, that's why.
So, Shia's robbing Kevin Gates.
Okay.
I get it out the mud. Yeah. And then he offers her a job. And he's like, we explore America and shit, blah, blah. I'm a businessman. And, like, she's like, he gets in the car, he gets in the van, drives away, tells her, tomorrow, Motel 6.
Are you going to breeze over the kiss?
He kisses her on the cheek.
Yeah, that's just like, yeah. But again, I don't know. That's why I'm like, is it, because that's also really super real. Like, I knew guys like that. I had that, do you remember, I've had that kind of behavior thrust upon me too. And
she's at that age where it's cute.
Where it's like, yeah, where it's unfortunate that you're like, oh, yay.
It's on the line. It's on the line. And it hints at a bigger...
But it is extremely problematic. Don't kiss women you don't know. But yeah, no, but it's very real, unfortunately. And his character, it's perfect for his character.
God, he was good at this character. So he said for this role, he actually did go around in Mad Cruise and, like, picked up on their behavior and, like, hung out with them. And he kept, like, coming back with different tattoos. And, like, the director was mad because he's, like, ruining the continuity shots. But so
that's
was, like,
funny.
Method acting this role, which is really interesting. And I'm glad we don't have any footage of him saying nigga because I don't know if I could deal with that.
Yeah, I don't think I honestly, he is a cool dude. He's one of the good ones. I'm pretty convinced.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And these camera shots. So next we see, like, her at her house, kind of just, like, cooking for the kids and stuff like that. The camera shots, like, they're making... I bring this up because I'm going to talk about it later, but Robbie just has such a way of making the mundane look beautiful. Like, she's just in her backyard, but it looks like heaven. Like,
yeah.
And, you know, it's just like, it's so good. Like, the sun shots, the grass, the way she's, like, swinging in that big tree. Like, it just, beautiful shots. Like, so good. And then, like, I wrote down, like, what is it like to direct the kids on this kind of movie? Because the kids are, like, doing whatever they're doing. Like, it's, how do you direct improv for kids?
Honestly, kids, when they're not, like, when they're not, like, stage kids, when they're unaffected, like kids like that, they're the best actors. Because if you just tell them, like, okay, so, like, what, like, you kind of just, like, let them, yeah, exactly, like, okay, you're just gonna, like, just go play, because they don't give a fuck. Kids play anyway.
Yeah.
Like, they probably were just like, just play around, do whatever you want, don't mind us.
But they're ignoring, like, the
honestly,
camera, which is
yeah,
good.
that's honestly probably what they did. And kids are just, like, they're just so, that's why it freaks me out and also makes me really sad when kids are so on, or, like, they are little stage monkeys, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, Disney stars, how they're just, like,
or the
that makes me sad. Yeah, they're, like, scripted. But, like, kids, when they're just, like, unaffected, they're so magical.
They really are. I mean, like,
there's such a purity to their performances.
Yeah, I wonder about, you know, those kids in a scene at the end where she's like, where she goes back to buy groceries for those kids.
Oh my God, the kill your children.
Yeah, I wonder what those kids were like to work with, or like just like off camera. I don't know. They did a great job too. So, the setting is beautiful. These background shots, and then like we get the abusive scene, where the dad, we find out that the dad is sexually abusing her.
How old was Sasha filming this?
I'm going to say like 19, 20.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was hoping she was older.
Because I think she's only like 23 now, so 22, 23 now.
Oh, yucky. So that means that older dude was...
And this is her first movie. She's so natural. Like,
she's so good. She's an artist.
I want to see another full movie. I need a sequel. American Honey 2.
Yeah, come on, Hollywood. It's coming. It's coming.
American Honey 2.
She's been doing a lot of, like, modeling and stuff. It's coming.
She's out. She's like a Met Gala darling. She's always there. She's friends with Tracee Ellis Ross now. Like,
she's okay.
Live the life I want.
We have definitely not seen the last of her, but we do need to see her in another lead role ASAP.
Her brother's
totally
awesome. Her brother apparently has been acting and modeling too. Like, come on,
Dude.
Lanes, let's go, Lanes. Like,
that's so cool.
Take over, represent for Houston.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, I was gonna say her accent is really good. Like, she's from Texas, but from Houston and Dallas, not like anywhere where you would need an accent like that. Her accent's really good. It just sounds goofy when I do it. I don't know.
Her accent is really good.
It's good. Like, it sounds... Yeah. It doesn't sound forced or... I don't know.
No.
So, did we need the abuse scene?
No. I don't know why... You know what's really frustrating to me is why do in movies... And maybe we've talked about this before. Maybe I've done this tangent before. Why in movies do we need such extreme measures for a female character to choose for herself? Like, why can't she just be adventurous and want to go fucking do this? And she doesn't have to take care of those kids. They're not hers. Why does she have to, like... Because that's always it. There's always, like, some abuse going on. You know, like, there's always something at home that they just, like, can't be there anymore. It's never they just have wanderlust like a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah.
I feel like the... Go ahead.
To say, like, because, like, he didn't fully commit to this one, because it was 3 hours and his attention span short, but he was, like, walking back and forth, and he was like, oh, she left the kids, and I was like, male characters, like, you wouldn't even question.
They're not her children. They're not her children.
Yeah, and he was like, you're right. He was like...
But, like, the poverty scene enough could have been enough for us to realize, oh, she wants to go out and make her own money.
Hell, yes. Yeah.
And doesn't want to be a mom yet. She's so young. Like, these are not her children. But I like that this isn't brought up again. the movie doesn't center around this. Like, it's not like some big movie where she has to like learn to forgive her father or get over this trauma. Like, it kind of, this is it, and it goes past it. But
and also, sorry, you go ahead.
I wonder if it was necessary.
I wonder also if it's like supposed to, like, is that supposed to be an excuse for her sleeping with Shia? Like, are you trying to tell us, like, and you know what I mean? Why can't she just want to sleep with him? You know what I mean? Why does she have to be a broken woman?
And I mean,
in that way,
we see that she's searching for a figure, but we could have like inferred that on our own. I mean,
which of course, and again, this is all really real. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like there are like, hello, I used to totally want male attention and made horrible decisions based on that. But like, it's because I saw movies with characters like this, you know, my whole life, making choices for a man.
It's like reinforcing this negative trope. That
you know what I mean? It's real, but let's not reinforce. Yeah, thank you.
I just, why? And then, of course, I mean, this whole movie is just her repeating these bad choices with men. I don't know, maybe not bad choices, but just surrounded by abusive men, definitely.
Yeah.
So she goes, so she sneaks the kids out of the house, and they go to where their mom is, and not her mom, but the kid's mom, and the mom's at a bar dancing, and I wrote down...
Oh, it's not supposed to be her mom, too?
No, because later on she says her mom died. So I'm assuming...
I thought she was lying. Because you know how, like, Shia lied about his mom? I thought she was lying.
I don't think so, because her character cares so much about the truth.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah. So she...
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that this is her dad.
Plus, that lady looked nothing like her, so...
Yeah. And
I mean, I know we're all actors, but...
I mean, whatever. So she takes her kids over there, and I wrote down that Copperhead Road is the white cha-cha slide. What do you think? That's the song that they were, like, dancing to.
Oh, my God, that's so funny.
They go up
for
that
song. God. Shannon. So accurate. Oh, she's leaving. She has to go cry. You guys, she left.
My dog opens my door. I don't know what he does. He just barges in like he pays bills. Like, hey, what you doing in here? I don't like closed doors. So, she ditches the kids.
I did not. I'm glad that's not her mom. I did not like that woman.
Oh, she was...
What a heinous character. Ugh.
Especially heinous, yes. So she leaves the kids with the mom, which is, I guess, better than leaving them with the terrible dad.
Yeah.
So she sleeps in the Motel 6 parking lot, and this is where I was noticing that this movie is showing class in a way that Flower isn't. Like, Flower was like, oh, it's cute, you know, I got a cute ankle bracelet, like, we're poor, but I still look cute, I don't know, and then this is like, oh, this is real, like, I'm sleeping in the parking lot because my dad is abusive and I want to have a new opportunity. So... That's not what Flower did.
Yeah, exactly.
Flower was like a cutesy version of this.
Of struggle.
Of this, but a cutesy version of struggle. So, the boys come out and they're like doing it. Why do boys roughhouse like that?
I have no idea.
They're roughhousing. Shia sees her, but he's still like fighting and kind of ignoring her, but also showing off. I don't know, like a kid. How old is he supposed to be? I think like early 30s.
Yeah, probably his age.
She's 18.
Oh my God! Wait, and yeah, so she was 19, and they dated in real life, though.
Yeah, they do have a big age difference.
Shia.
But I don't know. I don't. So, you know, it's not my business.
It's not my business.
If she's over the legal age, okay, that's y'all's relationship.
Are they still together?
No. But Riley Keough comes out. So now we meet that there's a boss lady. And they have their first interaction with Star, but she calls her redneck but she wears Confederate bikinis.
I do. I love that line, though. She's like, oh, you're a Southern girl. You're an American honey, just like me.
I hate that.
You do? Oh, look at me.
I hate when they're, like, talking
sounding
and
like...
they say something, and I'm like, that's the name of the movie. Like, why are you
oh,
doing
really?
that?
Oh, my
It's
God.
too, like...
That's exactly what Michael said.
I hate it.
I am the total opposite. I'm like, give it to me. That's so corny. Give it.
An American honey like me. She even like, I don't know why they didn't take it.
I like being like,
because she.
That's the title of the movie.
That's.
I can't deal with it.
That's
like,
my
stop
favorite.
it. But then the scene where they have the song in the movie, I'm like, this is okay. We get it. Because it does. The name doesn't really fit. Does it?
No.
American honey.
American honey. It fits because of that line.
I hate it.
I love it.
So Riley Keough is so good at her role. She meets the crew.
She looks like her mom. Okay, go ahead.
She meets the crew, and all I wrote down was because that guy comes out and he's like, you should be that. You should let me be the first one to fuck you or whatever.
See, proof that it's like, it don't matter how hot you are. You can be beautiful and we're still going to think you're disgusting. If you're disgusting.
You're disgusting. You're wearing brown sweatpants and Ugg boots. Like,
because, like, I'm right. That guy was, like, physically very attractive.
He's cute.
But he's
I've
disgusting.
seen him in other stuff, too. But, like, why would he?
I wouldn't touch him. Like I wouldn't touch that character with a 6-foot pole. Like,
what response
no.
did he want? He wanted her to be like, okay, yeah, I'm free Tuesday. What response did you want? You just wanted to embarrass her in front of people? Like, what was the best scenario?
Literally like a hound. Like,
what was the point of
trying to claim his territory.
But also realistic.
Really fucking realistic. Ew, especially for, like, isn't that Texas? Aren't they still in Texas at this point?
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma. Especially really realistic for that area, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I wrote down, I mean, this is a 2-hour plus movie. Are the other characters developed, would you say?
I mean, it is an indie movie.
So they don't develop characters?
I mean, I would say that that's not really the priority. Is that fair?
Because, like, what if she had a friend? Like a closer friend that we saw her interact with? Yeah.
I think... Yeah, like, wouldn't that have been... what if this movie was... Like, picture this movie post-2018. I bet Rilo... Wait, what's her name? Riley? Wait, there's a singer named Rilo, right?
That's Rilo Kiley, yeah. This is Riley Keough.
Yeah.
I wonder if Rilo Kiley knows Riley Keough. It's the inverse.
Oh, that's hard to say.
Rilo Kiley, Riley Keough.
Well, okay, can I just say Little Presley? I'm too high for this. Little Presley.
Little Presley.
I bet if this was a movie that was written to be released like now, post 2018 drama, Little Presley would be befriend star. Maybe there would be a stronger female relationship there.
Yeah,
like maybe they wouldn't be enemies.
I kind of want to argue that Riley Keough isn't developed enough.
Oh, totally.
We only see...
She's just like...
That's
just kind of awful to be awful.
Yeah, and I'm like, does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
Yeah, actually, no, you're really right. Because a lot of things don't make sense about her character. If she's supposed to be so sexually free, why is she jealous? I don't know. Like, if she's such a boss-ass bitch, why does she get... I don't know. There's like, things that I think because you're right, there is no development. It's like, some things don't make sense. They contradict themselves.
Yeah. So we got the car scene. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So they play the song that Shia was singing in the beginning, so we have like a full circle. Okay, so now she's a part of the group. So he was singing it to her and then invited her, and now she's in the group. Whatever. White people are saying nigga freely in front of a black girl.
It's not okay.
Why did a white...
You know what? Wait, how do you think Sasha... Or I guess, I don't know, like...
How did she feel? I don't know.
That must have been so awful.
I don't know. And I mean, it's a white British director.
Yeah,
like, what attracted her to this subject matter? I don't know. I would be like, pull the car over. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me out here. I didn't know. This is what I was signing up for. They're smoking, they're drinking, they're partying, and they're on their way to Kansas City. And, like, so we see their reactions to Kansas City. And I just wanted to bring up, like, the backyard shots were... The backyard shots of Sasha's house was so much more interesting to look at than the way they shot Kansas City. Like, it looks gloomy and, like, grayish, just buildings and Burger Kings and stuff. But the kids, their reaction to it is so strong. They're like, this is where Superman lives. Oh, my God, I've never seen buildings like this. But, like, us as viewers, we're looking at something super gray and boring. So, like, I wonder, like, I feel like that was supposed to say something like, these kids are excited about a TJ Maxx. Like,
I mean, I think I've been, as of late, I've been just, like, in this train of thought of where we all only know what we're exposed to. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? And so, I don't know, that's just, like, been very much on my mind. And just, like, these kids, they're being exposed to all this stuff for the first time. They're in awe of just the newness of it.
But it's like they worked hard to make this look dumpy. Like... on purpose so that we can see, like, oh, these characters are super... I mean, it was, like, gray and not... I mean, the way they shot that backyard, this man knows how to make things look interesting and beautiful. He can make bugs look beautiful, like the cinematographer.
I see what you're saying. You're just like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And this looks, like, gray and abysmal, and, like, they're just head over heels for it. Blah, blah. So, Jake... Shia gives her starters packet or whatever, and I think this is where he calls her, like, a Death Star, and they have, like, a tickle fight or something. I don't know.
Ooh, oh yes, I did appreciate all the Star Wars references right there in that little chunk of film. Like, what's that character's name with the short hair? How
Pagan. She's obsessed with Darth Vader.
Yes, thank you.
And, I mean, she's the original star, right?
Yes.
Because we find out later that Shia picked her up before he picked up Star.
Yes.
And gave her stickers for her tablet case or whatever. So she signs a deal with
and
Crystal.
Later we find out that's his job. Is that too much to
Yeah.
And then Death Star.
Yes.
I appreciated that too. Okay,
She's
sorry.
a Death Star. And she was talking about her mom named her that. So I really don't think that other woman at the bar was her mom, because she wouldn't have been that cool. So...
Oh, very true. Yeah.
She signs a deal with Crystal. These kids are getting 20%, maybe 25% of what they make. That's not...
Which is not fair.
No, that's nothing. I mean, I guess she's paying for their motels and stuff, but this pyramid scheme... So it's a pyramid scheme. Crystal's the top, and they're selling magazines. And she's strung out, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But
like the entire time.
Is Jake...
Jake's got all sorts of issues.
Because he seems aware, and he doesn't slur like she does.
This is true, but I mean...
Do you think Crystal's in her 30s?
Crystal's little Presley?
Uh-huh.
I think she's my age, yeah.
I mean, in the movie. The character.
But I mean, both. I think she's just playing. I think she's just playing her. You know.
Okay, because she has such a control over him. I wonder if she had seniority on him. I mean, I don't know.
Why does it have to be an age thing?
I don't know. I'm just talking. What would be the dynamic if Jake was Crystal? If Jake was the lead of the company? Because I feel like they make movies like that where a girl gets into a business and she falls in love with she falls in love with the male lead of this company, and he doesn't have the best out for her, and blah blah, and we see that.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen that over and over and over.
Yeah.
And like also, and then he would essentially also just like been her pimp too. like with all the other scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so So they have a motel parking lot dance party to E40's choices. Yep. Nope. And they have she talks about that there's going to be a fight night, which reminds me of like Django or something when they're like fighting. It's like the bourgeois making the lower class fight. Like, if it's not embarrassing enough, like, they're already, like, practically have to sell their bodies, kind of. I mean, they're, like, out there doing really humiliating labor. Like, going door to door asking for money is humiliating, right? So they already have to do that, and then they have to fight if they don't bring in enough money. Like, what is this? Like, kind of goes with Sorry to Bother You. Like, this is where we're headed. Like, this is...
I think you, like, struck a chord there with Bougie, because like I do think this is like a real divisive tactic, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like
earn money or fight.
Well, yeah, like, you know, but you keep them like that's a motivation. That would be scary.
Yeah.
Right? You keep people, you keep them in fear to make them work.
Yeah, it's like
That's
the
such,
lottery.
like,
Did you ever see the lottery?
Yeah.
Did you see the lottery?
No wonder she's wearing a Confederate swimsuit. Like, that's like, that's so that.
We have not even gotten there yet. That's. God.
She's just like.
The nerve of her. She's like, okay, let me save it. Okay, so, Shia is her trainer. He's a power agent. We learn he's the best seller. He's got on a blazer. He points a gun. Okay, he's like, do you want to see something cool to Star? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then he brings out a gun and he like points it at her. And she's like, that better not be real. And then she realizes it's real and he can't uncork it or whatever. Uncork it, I don't know. But she like fixes it super fast and she's like, don't point that shit in my face. And then she gets rightfully upset. Yeah. And he's like, I was just kidding. It wasn't chambered. Okay, and then we get to
but
like...
I love how she's like, yeah, if you can't even fucking use it, but you're gonna fucking play with it and point it at my fucking face. Like,
yeah. And then we get to like... Boy. I saved a clip, but I don't want to play it. I don't want us to get pulled down. I don't do it. But he is training her, of course, so he tells her the secrets to success or whatever. And I'm always like curious about how people's sales tactics and things like that, because it's a con. Like, it's all a con. Like, of course nobody wants magazines. He's like, you're not selling magazines, you're selling an idea. Like, you're selling something else to people. Like, they either want to, like, his go-tos are always like, I'm in college, blah blah blah, I'm trying to better myself. And then, you know, there's another character who says like her dad died in Iraq or something. I don't know. Like, they always have like a spiel that they're selling to these characters. This is like,
story, essentially.
I love this scene. Like, this is the scene where they go and meet that mom, and like it's the little girl's birthday party. Like, she's like 14, it's her birthday party, and she's like grinding to Sierra. But this scene is so genius. Like, so she's like a good Christian woman or whatever. She's like a good Christian woman, and like her daughter and her friends are like
dirty dancing
to Sierra. Andrea Arnold loves
in the sprinklers.
Andrea Arnold loves a dancing scene because she does that in Fish Tank too, but like a very awkward dancing scene. She likes that. Star is so uncomfortable, and she hates that he's lying. And this is where he says that thing. Like, he says that Star is his sister. And he's like, I'm sorry she's acting like that. Our mom died by getting hit by a cow truck or something. I don't know. And she's like, that's not funny. And she like storms out and like curses him out or whatever. And that kind of hints that, because her mom did die. So she's like, that's not funny. Why do you have to lie? Blah, blah, blah. And she defends him against the mom because the mom laughs because Jake says that he is going to study politics. So she like sticks up for him in a way that's cool. I don't know.
Well, because like, fuck this rich lady.
Laughing at him.
Like being like, oh,
you're study politics? That's cute.
Politics? Oh, really?
Yeah. But anyways, they fight. Her and Shia get in a fight or whatever, but he's like, I got you a present. I'm going to throw your present away. And, like, she chases after him, and he stole a ring from the house. And I think
wait. I love that line that she says to that lady when she's like, I think the devil's got your daughter.
I thought that was a little cheesy, too. You like that?
Oh, really? I guess I love cheesy.
The devil's got a hold of your daughter. Her daughter can... No, you know what? The spirit of Sierra has a hold of her daughter. But she does yell at her mom. She's like, I can do whatever I want, Mom.
Well, you know what, Shannon, I think that way because I had fucking Christian-ass neighbors like that. I really did. And they were always telling my mom that I was dressing too slutty or, like, you know, like, that my brother, like, you know, like, basically, like, they thought that we were, like, trashy. Because, I don't know, because we weren't as religious as them. So, I don't know, that wasn't corny to me at all. Like, people talk like that. Like,
oh, I'm sorry.
So, I like that she was like, that looks like the devil's got your daughter.
Look at your daughter.
So, yeah.
Because I think, like, at that point, the sprinklers had come on. Like, it was they're dancing, and they're, like,
right?
They're dancing in the sprinklers, like... Okay, so, there's a car... I love this. So, they're happy now because he gave her a ring, so they're, like, sweet. And this is that car scene I was trying to post on Instagram that got taken down, but they're, like, on top of the car.
Oh, my God. Instagram, well, actually, I think it was American Honey, but, like, oh, my God. Get over yourselves, guys.
It was in NBC Studios.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but they're dancing on a car. They're, like, having a good time in the car. It's sweet. It's, like, the peak of their happiness because it goes down. But they're, like, dancing on the car, and then they, like, get on the roof, which I love a roof scene, a car roof scene, a la Devines. Yes, very much. I love it. So Crystal gets, she's, like, collecting all the money or whatever, the details from all the kids when they get back. And then she finds out Jake hasn't made his usual amount because he's, like, a hustler out there. He's, like, one of her best sellers. And so she's, like, upset because she thinks that Star did it or whatever. She doesn't say it, but she's thinking it. Blah. The kids beat the one with no money. There's a kid who didn't make any money, so they, like, hit him with paper or something, which classism or capitalism. I don't know. That's, like, something. So then they're, like, hanging with the black people in the parking lot, which I don't know if this was, like, supposed to co-sign them saying nigga. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that it's there, but I don't know what we're supposed to get from it, but it's there. It's just like... and you notice they didn't say nigga there. They did not say it then around all those big men. Like, you're gonna say it in front of Sasha, okay, blah blah. But and then they're, like, listening to Lil Wayne in the car, and a boy is, like, grinding with a mom tattoo in his back. How much of this is coincidental? And, like, what was a choice? I need to know, because either it just, like, fell together or it was genius. I don't know. But
oh my God.
So then there's a Jake montage of him selling to different people. I said, tag yourself. I'm the woman who's, like, dance walking from her car with her skirt up her butt. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, yes. And how she's like, I don't have time.
I know. Tag yourself, that's me. Not what she said, but the skirt up the butt thing.
The skirt up your butt.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, getting out of a car.
And that's when I wrote down, like, why do we make the poor embarrass themselves for money? Like, this really is, like, they're going out there and, like, because, I mean, ugh. So.
Yeah.
Shia chases.
Wait, pause real quick. The we work thing in Sorry to Bother You is real. I did not know that. What rock have I been living under? That there's actually places that are living like you live where you work. Isn't that criminal?
So
I do not like that. I do not like that one bit.
So it's 24. I mean, it's not 24/7.
Like Twitter.
I mean,
Twitter has living quarters for their workers. But I don't know if you. I think the thing is you don't get pay. It's just like you live. Or there's got to be something sketchy, don't you think? I don't like that.
I hate what we're becoming. Shia chases Well, this is like they're like playing or whatever, and then like they're running, and he kisses her, and it's like it's cute, but also a little predatory.
Yeah.
But I mean, perfect.
Shia's Shia's problematic, but totally like if I would my dumbass self. No, sorry, she's not a dumbass. I don't want to say that. You're not a dumbass girl if you think this way, but you're just young. You're young. It's very accurate. Again, to be young and
it's like cute, but a little.
Think you deserve to be treated like that.
It's cute, but red flag.
Don't fuck with her brain like that. Yeah, exactly. It's.
I mean, it was a cute scene. I could dial it back.
Oh, totally. It's
a cute scene. But
there's another scine that's so romantic too.
But knowing later on, I could see. This is a little red flag. Oh, there it was. Like, where were the flags?
Yeah.
Flag.
Yeah, exactly.
He chases you.
Flag.
And kisses you. I mean, it's cute, and it's Shia, and like sprinklers come on. Again, sprinklers are following them. And she looks really pretty.
You're right. It is.
She looks really pretty in this scene. She looks really cute. She just looked. Okay.
Does she have that blue eyeliner on?
She did something with her makeup.
Yeah.
So then Crystal. Oh, this is okay. Here we go. This is the scene. So she gets back. They get back. It's nighttime, and one of the kids is like, "Okay, Star, Crystal wants to talk to you." So she has to go up to Crystal's motel room, which Crystal can move in fast. Like they're only there like 2 days, huh? All her stuff is everywhere. I
know, right?
This is when she's wearing the Confederate bikini. So she's like, I guess she's mad at. Oh my god, the emotions I have. She's mad at Jake because he hasn't made enough money or whatever. So she thinks that Star is the reason that he's not making money. So I guess
she kind of is. They're not really working. They're flirting.
I guess she was like, she told one of the other kids, go get Star, I want to talk to her. And then she put on the Confederate bikini. Like, was it a choice? Was it a choice? So you can put on the red, like the yellow bikini, and you had to put on the Confederate. Okay, so she's wearing the Confederate bikini. Star walks in. What would this scene have been like if Star wasn't Sasha Lane? Like, I don't know. We don't have that movie. We have this movie. So Star walks in, and Crystal is like, so what's wrong? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, I don't like that Jake lies. And so then Jake comes out of the bathroom, and she makes him tan her body while she's talking to her. So she was like, the amount of disrespect to be like, I'm going to call you in here. I'm going to wear a Confederate bikini. I'm going to make your man rub me up and down with tanning oil. So she's trying to be tan, like in a Confederate bikini.
It's just one on top.
What else?
The other.
Like, do you want him to give you a lip filler too while you're there, and a yucky pony hairs? I don't know. But so they're having this not an argument, but she's like, get it together. And then she also says, "Don't fuck me off," which I was like, that's a British-ism that shouldn't. Do we say that?
No.
That's a British-ism that got stuck in there.
Yeah.
So
busted. Busted.
And so then she dismisses her and puts on rap music. Like, where is your head at? Where? I don't get it. And
but like you said, real. I hated the Confederate swimsuit though. That didn't need to be in there.
I feel like it didn't
honestly,
need to be
because if it was a choice, either way, yeah, it didn't need to be in there because either way.
And I mean, this is 2015.
You did have
2016. This is
Either way, you did have an actress who was a person of color, so I feel like that was disrespectful.
The nerve. And so this is where it gets to that.
To even have it.
Co-opting blackness while rejecting the people. I mean, obviously, your bikini and the way that you treat... I mean, we can assume that she's racist, right? I mean, I don't know, like, how much of that is just her not liking her because of Jake, but she didn't seem to not like Pagan. I mean, it was Pagan... I don't know. And then, but also later on she says that she pays Jake to go and get girls. Why wouldn't you just make him get boys if you're so jealous about who he's with?
Because because she's a madam.
But then why is she mad that Jake likes, that she likes...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Her character's not thought out. They were just like trying to take all these things to make their story work. She's a plot point.
Does she really care about Jake?
Exactly.
Besides the fact that he makes money.
Exactly. Who fucking knows?
I don't know. I struggle with that. I didn't get that there was anything going on between them. Or
yeah, was that some I don't know.
I feel like honestly they could have been brother and sister. Like, I don't know.
Was that like for us to see her dominance or something?
I don't know. We're supposed to get out of that.
He had to also be her sexual partner. And submissive there too. I don't understand.
I struggle.
Yeah.
So Sasha's
question mark.
Star is pissed, rightfully so. And the next drop off scene they have, where they're doing another day training or whatever. He's training her. She's mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. And Jake is like, I was keeping her sweet for you, which I like that phrase, but no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. She can spray tan her own legs. Her legs? Her back is where you need help. The back is where you need help, not the legs.
Yeah, but also, like, ew to all of that. I used to do those.
Spray tanning?
Yep.
Okay, so she goes...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then they have this scene where, like, he's like, you know what? Ooh, I'm going to play it. She's like, I don't need you. I don't need you.
I don't need your help. I can do this shit on my own. I can do it. Yeah, do you then? I will.
Star. Stop being stubborn. I have insight.
Hey!
Where are you going?
To make money!
You don't know how. What the fuck are you doing? That phone giving you trouble? Oh my god. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's actually.
You on a fucking rodeo? Hop in. This is like a fucking TV show. It's like,
Thanks.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they're never gonna bend their
Some asshole.
I don't give a shit, Scar. Really? Your boo?
Nah, he's just training me.
Okay, so...
Oh my god.
This scene is crazy. This almost feels like a different movie, right? It almost doesn't feel like it fits, but I appreciate that it's there. So she gets in a fight with Shia, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I don't need you, stupid. And this, like, Thunderbird, or like this, I don't know, this convertible comes up, and it's
I
like
liked that car.
3 guys in white cowboy hats, and like they're older, and she like gets in the car
and white
with
button
them.
downs. Mm-hmm.
She gets in the car
It's
with
all
them.
white.
It's very spooky because we don't know. Like, I mean, now that I've seen it a few times, I'm okay. But like those first couple watches, I'm like, what's gonna happen? Because she's a girl alone,
a young girl alone,
selling.
Yeah.
I mean, now she's like selling her body. I mean, we don't know where the line is yet. So she gets in the car with them, and they go off, and they could be creepy. I mean, it's 3 of them. They're big. They're older. Like,
and they're so
taking her to
smiley and
some
smug.
place, and she doesn't know anybody out there, and Jake doesn't give a fuck, right? So she gets in the car with them.
I hate good old boys. Ugh, they
She's
just
in
are
the car.
cringeworthy.
Right? And especially since we're not acknowledging her race, but we're in the deep south,
Yeah.
you don't know
It's
who's
just,
you don't know who's hiding what. So we get to their like little mansion or whatever, and she says that this is where she said her mom died. She says it to them that her mom died from
yes.
from
Which
meth.
again, I guess, yeah, I thought
Her mom died 3 years ago from meth. That's not.
wow.
That's recent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I guess that is the truth. Why would she lie about that?
Yeah, and this is where we start to see her like saving bugs from death. I mean, she saves like a bee from drowning or whatever. And they like push her in the
She's
pool.
so sweet.
I don't know. Yeah, she's really goofy
She's
here.
such a gentle heart.
I know.
How she tries to save all the little creatures.
So they're like doing tequila shots.
Yes.
And they bet her that she can't drink the worm. I mean, this scene was really entertaining. I mean, what do you have any deep thoughts about it? What do you have? What do you think?
Wait, the scene was really what?
This scene
What did you say?
was really good. Like, I really liked it.
Oh, good. Yes. Me too. Yeah, like when you're watching it for the first time, I don't know. At least the whole time I was watching it, I was nervous.
Yes.
That whole first time, I was just, that's all I could think about was like, oh fuck.
Because they get a little
Because,
creepy.
you know,
Because they're like making her
they
drink.
From the get-go, it's creepy. They're so smiley. Old white dudes that smiley around a young girl, I do not trust.
Yeah, and they're like,
You know what I
encouraging her
mean?
to drink, kind of.
It's not like a sweet.
They're like,
it's not like later when she does meet
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
trucker.
She's like,
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
"You're a
Who actually
firecracker.
is?
I like
he kind
that."
of is.
Yeah.
He's. I don't know. Yeah, there's something that's very not a threat about him. But these guys, they're kind of getting her drunk. Even though Shia is really reckless, I'm glad he shows up because who knows where it would go. Yeah, they're saying, I'll pay you, and yeah, they put the money on the table,
True.
but they just get her drunk, take advantage of her. Who
I mean,
the fuck
she's-
knows? Kill her?
She's a little bit scantily
Don't
clad.
get their money back.
Yeah, she's a little bit scantily clad. Like, I don't want to blame the character, but
Yeah.
it's a lot. She's so young. Like, she's so small. She's so small. And she's by herself.
Well, yeah, no, let's not slut shame.
No, I'm just, I'm mad at them.
It makes me...
I'm mad at them.
yeah,
that
yeah.
They're looking at her like that. Like, I'm projecting
Exactly.
onto them.
Yeah, definitely more that because like she
Pushing her in
only
the
has on
pool
so
and
much
stuff,
because
like-
that's all she has, and they're
Yeah.
the ones like they're that's what's so disgusting is they're preying on someone who truly has so little. It's like, you fucking pieces of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but they better that if she eats the worm, they're gonna like buy her magazine or something. They give her like
Oh,
$400 or something. And then Jake is coming. Well, sorry, I ruined it. But we hear like this howling.
Well, no. Yeah.
We hear this howling, and then she starts howling back, and then it's Jake. And so Jake shows up. So was he worried, or did he just want to rob them?
Oh, I think both. He's so fucking possessive. I don't think he was worried about her in a safety way. I think he was concerned that she was going to sleep with him. Because he, like later, he thinks he has possession over her body. He's a very problematic, yeah, he's such a gross, yeah.
I want to know, does he care? Do you care? Like,
No, I think,
because he said,
I think
he
it's
said,
lucky.
I don't give a fuck. He said it. He just wanted to rob these people.
He's a very conflicted character.
I just want better for her.
I think he's just very possessive.
I want better for Sasha.
I absolutely, he's toxic.
So,
I don't think he cares for her out of safety. It's not at all, oh my god, like you're a woman around these three creepers. It's not that at all. It's, you're my woman and they better not penetrate you.
because later on she's so happy about it.
But thank God he does at
the
the
scene
same
right
time.
after this, she's so happy. Yeah, so he shows up, he robs
I mean,
them.
hell yeah, they just stole a beautiful car. That would be like, woohoo, let's fuck. Sorry.
I don't agree.
It's
I
Shia
don't-
LaBeouf.
I don't
No?
agree. They were so nice. Why would she think they're... Anyway, so like, they get in the...
They were not nice. They were getting her drunk.
Well, they were seemingly nice. You're right. They probably would have got creepy, but... So she...
They were getting her drunk.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But, he robs them, puts them in the
After
in the car.
after she told them her her sad story about her mom.
Yeah.
Like, what monsters? They were preying upon
Okay,
her.
but so is
Continue.
Shia.
Steal that well, yeah, no, but steal that motherfucking car.
So they...
In this scenario.
They get in the car and like she's she's super sweet, giving him the eyes or whatever. She's
She again young.
she's like, you came back for me, girl.
She does feel rescued. Yeah, she feels rescued. You know what I mean? She feels like,
I mean, she was probably drunk too, so I guess I can forgive her.
and drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she probably didn't. She's smart. She probably knew what was up too. She was probably like, thank God
I think
I
she's
didn't want to do
smart,
anything
but
with
not
us weirdos.
about boys. I think she's smart, but not about boys.
Yeah.
And because she's been warped by her abuse, like she doesn't know how to recognize.
That's true. She did say
Good
she was pretty
qualities.
earnest when
And
she
she's
said
not-
they were nice to me.
I don't think she's really been exposed to good people, to good boys anyway.
Yeah. No,
So-
not at all.
This is her best bet. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so They steal the car. They
Yeah.
hook up. It's like beautiful. I want them to run away at this point in the movie. Like, just run away.
Yeah, same.
And this could be a happy movie. Just run away.
And then
They could've,
yeah,
they had
and
a
then whip
car.
him into shape.
Because
Yeah.
this is where it ends. This is the end of the good.
Yeah. This is the end of the
I
good.
can't take it.
It's so painful.
So, okay, our next scene, happy, feel good is gone. Because he's like, immediately, he's
Oh
like,
my
that
God.
relationship shit is over. He says that.
Wait, sorry, the sex scene though, real quick, I appreciate the pube shots. Okay.
Female
Sorry,
gaze.
go ahead.
Female gaze, definitely, because it's not like, oh, look at her ass, or I don't know. It's like very.
But it's still just as like erotic.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's not like pervy.
But
I
it's
don't know
not
what
like
the word is. It's
yeah.
not like, because I feel like male
It's not like,
directors are obsessed with exploiting the woman.
Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, it's like softcore porn. Okay, anyway, sorry, continue. Yeah, so yeah, that was back to the happy. Fast forward to like, wow, he becomes an instant prick. I mean, he already was
So
a prick,
pissed.
but this like uber
So, okay,
prick,
let me paint
like
the scene.
mega prick. Paint it.
They get back to the motel. It's nighttime. It's also the fight night or whatever, and coincidentally, Migos is playing, but not the song Fight Night. Bricks by Migos playing, and Jake is like, that relationship shit is, it's not gonna happen. That relationship stuff's not gonna happen, boo. Also, can you give me your money so that I can give it to Crystal? Because I was chasing you all day, basically. I didn't have any money. So she's like, but I made it. But that's my money. I made it.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But
Yeah.
he takes it anyway, and she's like, but what about you and Crystal? But what about you and Crystal, Jake? And then he's like, he runs off singing Migos. He's like, I'm figgity fucked up. And then she's like, Jake. But he doesn't answer. Even though she's wearing his blazer, like, this is a lot going on. She's wearing his blazer. Crystal's like, why is that? Why? Which this doesn't make sense to me either, because Crystal's like, why is that bitch wearing your jacket?
See,
She wouldn't do that. She would care more about the money.
she wouldn't care. Exactly.
She does not like Jake. She does not like Jake. So maybe
She doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe she's obsessive in the way that Jake is possessive. Maybe she's possessive in the way that Jake is possessive.
I mean, that you do have a point there. Like, maybe she's upset that he's not working as hard because she's a distraction because they're fucking. You know what I mean? It could just be that.
Hurt people. I'll say it every episode. Hurt people.
Are you quoting Arrested Development?
Is it? There's always money in the
I mean, that's what I heard.
Yeah. So they have the fight night, and the guy we thought was hot earlier but gross is naked, and he looks like he doesn't have skin because he's like, his body's all red, so it looks like just the muscle.
Why was the body red? What was that?
Naked
was
except for
supposed to be that's
Timberland
blood?
boots. I don't know, but he's naked and he has to fight the other guy, and like, it's getting really bad. Like, he's
That
like,
was awful.
really punching this guy out, and he's like already on the floor. So Star steps in.
And the poor dog. Wait, that was like his owner, right?
Was it? I thought he was with that
But-
little white girl with the blue hair.
Oh, but still, the dog was like,
Stop!
I don't know, I
Yeah,
was
the
just
dog was like, stop. But she steps in
yeah,
and
he's like,
distracts him.
"Do you
He's
think
like,
I
I'll
won't
fight a
fight a
girl,
girl?"
blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I just wanted to kiss ya. So,
yeah,
because she's stopping him or whatever. So they're making out, and Jake is looking, and it's crazy. It's skins. It's Degrassi. It goes there.
I would kiss him like so far, like, keep your dick away from me though.
And your Timberlands. Like, where's the rest of your
Just,
outfit? Like, what are you doing?
Bend over really far away.
So
Like,
then,
I used to hug people.
This is the scene where, like, now it's daytime. Shut up, Annie. Now it's daytime.
You remember that?
Yes. Annie
Sorry,
hugs you
go ahead.
with a 10-foot pole or whatever. Like,
No, I'm better now.
she doesn't touch pelvises when she hugs people.
I grew up in a very rigid household. I'm better now. California has relaxed me.
I want a pelvis to pelvis hug next time I see you.
Okay, well, I will give it to you.
Anyway,
you're gonna be like, okay, no, that's okay.
So then the next day is daytime, right? So Crystal and Jake always drive separately. They're in their car or whatever, and Crystal threatens to leave her, and Jake kind of backs her up, and he like flicks her off too. It's like,
yeah, he says fuck you too, like he says it out loud.
damn.
And I know, and I was just like, oh my god, oh my stupid mic, did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Did something clink?
You're good, yeah.
Okay, good.
Jake's a dick. And then they're in the car, and it's Pagan's birthday. There's an emo kid playing the guitar, and I'm like, she should have dated him. No?
I know, yeah. That was the kid that was like driving most of that first half.
Yeah. She gives over her ring to Pagan. The ring that Jake gave her.
Yeah, which I was like, that's appropriate and good call. You don't need any presents.
And then Pagan's like, thanks.
Bag.
It's like a diamond ring. It's just like, yeah, thanks, whatever.
Thanks.
Star gives.
Maybe she knows what it is. She's
thanks.
like, okay.
Star sells. They're like at a truck stop. Star sells to a trucker, and this is where he like takes her for a ride. This is that guy you're talking about. That was like, I mean, this could have been weird too, because he was taking her. He put her in a car and like took her to. They say don't go to a second location, right?
Well, yeah, no, I mean, TBH, like, as soon as she got in the car, or as soon as she started talking to him, I was like, and then she got in the car with him, I was like, But then they were talking, and he turned out he was just, like, harmless.
Yeah,
he was harmless.
Maybe this should have been called Riding Cars with Boys, the sequel.
But then, right, and then, but then, he even buys magazines from her, like, he buys, like, $60 worth, which I think is like a lot for magazines for her, or some shit like that. But then when he drives away, I appreciated this part. I don't know.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
He's pulling away. So yeah, like after this, you're kind of like as a spectator, you're like kind of like feeling the love because she's had this positive experience with an older man who wasn't totally just trying to use her or hurt her or take advantage of her. And he bought her magazines. It's a positive moment. But then he drives away, and there's cows in the back of his car. He's driving them to the slaughterhouse, and then which they pan and show us this big, building, which I think you're supposed to assume is the slaughterhouse. And she's walking, and she's like, ew, ew, ew. She starts gagging. We hear flies, and she's like gagging and gagging. And Michael kept going, is it a dead animal? Is it a dead animal? I was like, no. I was like, kind of. You just gotta watch. And then
did he like the parts that
blood.
he saw?
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yeah, he watched the whole movie. He just kept getting up kept getting up because he's hyper.
What does he think about the red tail?
The whole thing. I think he just I kept saying, I was like, how do you make a rat tail so hot, Shia? And he just laughed. I don't know.
A rat tail, suspensors, and a Fergie piercing. Sign me up.
Wow. But his character's so awful.
His character's awful but real. This is good writing. And I know a lot of it's improv, but this is good. That's a real person.
It's a lot of it improv. Yeah, for sure.
That's accurate. It doesn't
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's blood that has come up through the soil. They even show a weed that has grown and it's red because blood has gone up through its roots. I don't know. I appreciated that because that's what's happening, y'all. Mm-hmm. All us meat eaters. I really should go vegan again.
I'm gonna try.
I think I will too. Will you let me know when you do?
Okay.
Or are you already doing it?
I'm gonna try August 20th. First day of school.
Okay, sounds good.
So then they have
we'll commit to it.
They have a group peeing session at a canyon, and it's funny because I'm gonna bring it up again. They were so crazy about the Kansas City skyline, but now they're at an actual marvel, and they don't really care. They pee at it, literally. They're just meh. Did you read anything into that?
Maybe that says something about
them.
What these
definitely.
people find important. Yeah.
Yeah. They're freaking out over Taco Bell. So,
Yeah.
Jake shows up on a bike, always showing off.
Oh my god, he looks so hot on that motorcycle.
and he like bangs on the window at her chair, at her seat. I know.
Why?
I hate that I love you.
I love you.
So.
I wish I could quit you.
Is that from something? What is that from?
Brokeback Mountain.
Okay.
What? What?
Somebody told me that like Jake Gyllenhaal was so brave for eating beans before bottoming. I just can't stop thinking about it.
Was that Tarian?
No,
No,
that was
actually,
my
I
friend
don't think
John,
so.
but oh
Never
my
mind.
god.
That's so funny.
Braver than the
Oh
Marines.
my god. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, let's get back to this. All right, so they get to so they've rented a house. They're not in a Motel 6 anymore. I love this setting. Like, it's so beautiful. Jake is howling again, of course.
Yes.
So Sasha runs off to him. Of course.
Was that just an abandoned house, BT Dubs? Was that right? What?
Is it?
What?
Is it an abandoned
Why
house?
did you gasp?
Because I didn't think about that.
I think it is, because that's how I took it, and that's when Michael was like, "What is that? Someone's house? Whose house is this?" And I was like, "I think it's just abandoned because you've driven through the Midwest.
God,
We did
it
it together.
could
There are
be.
just those abandoned
Well, because he was
houses."
saying, like, this is the most expensive rent in America, and I'm paying for it. You get a free bill. But you're totally right. They could have just been...
You know he's not paying. For
I know.
shit.
You get 25% like
He's
the
just-
rest of us.
He's
Maybe
the
30.
scout.
Okay.
He's the scout.
Maybe
yeah,
you get 30%,
he just-
but...
That's why he always gets his own transportation. He probably goes and stakes out places.
and picks up girls on Tinder. Girls.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So she
Oh my god, the
follows
next girl
she
he picks up
follows-
looks so young.
And then she's Star, and then that girl is Dreama.
Yeah, I don't like that name.
Dreama.
But she's so young. I
Yeah,
hope
she's the child.
his character's not fucking her.
So they see the house, blah blah blah. She follows the howl, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Ugh," it's that thing where they're like, you know, and you like hate your ex, but you still go back because hate is fun. Hate is an emotion that's very close to love. So they,
Oh, rage sex is great. Like makeup sex after you fought?
so they're like fighting, they
What?
start making out, and I'm embarrassed. They're fighting, they start making out, and then
You're so cute.
I just want to point out they're not wearing merkins in this scene. So I'm like, I feel like there was penetration. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and also,
Unless-
wait, what?
There were no merkins. You saw a merkin?
What's a merkin?
Isn't that thing you wear to protect your privates when you're faking sex?
I don't think they were actually having sex on screen.
I
But
feel like
I do
saw
think,
a ball.
I don't,
Like-
no, I think maybe their genitalia were moving against each other, but I don't think his dick went inside of her. I don't think
Okay.
he was erect.
I feel like it'd be hard to not become erect just from the friction, but
But I don't think they're actually
I don't know.
No, that's like, I don't think so. That crosses a line.
But I
That
didn't see a
crosses a
merkin.
line.
And that must be a hard thing to do.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think they're definitely having to be mature about it. Yeah.
That's rough. That's
But, what was I gonna say? Plus, you know what? I bet they did do that, and then when they did move this way, they probably put stuff on.
maybe you're right. But I'm
Because
just saying I saw
it's
stuff. And
that's just not professional.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
I appreciate the tampon shot. Very real.
Oh my god! You know who appreciated that was Michael.
What do you say?
He was like, that's a very interesting detail. I was like, female director and writer. He was like,
It's true, girls. They happen. They come.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you can have sex on them.
And then she asked him if he has any dreams, and he's like, I'll show you later. So, like, later on, she wakes him up, and he shows her that he's, like, been stealing from each house he goes to. I thought that was really a smart detail about him, about his character. He's been stealing, and like he's trying to get a house in the woods or whatever and live small. But he says his dream is 40 acres and a mule, and I thought that was a weird thing for him to say, because that's very black. Like that was, you know what that means?
No.
So 40 acres and a mule, that's like at the end of slavery, that was supposed to be the reparations. Every black person was supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. So it's weird that he says that.
That's very weird that he said that. I did not know that.
I thought that was, I don't know. That's racially coded, right?
Yeah. I mean, especially if that's what if that's its origin, then yeah, no. He shouldn't have said that.
It's so bizarre.
Okay. Yeah, didn't know that. But I thought that weren't we also supposed to link that their dreams were similar, because that man in the truck, the one that was kind to her, the reason she's asking Shia is because he asked her, and she was like, no one's ever asked me that before.
Yeah.
And so, but she just told him that her dream is to get a little trailer. She just wants a place of her own.
I know.
Which was similar, which is probably what she was thinking is, oh, that's similar to me. I just want a little place. But she wasn't thinking like, oh, this guy's a psycho. With Shia, because he said, I want to get a little place, essentially of my own too. So she was probably like, oh, we want the same thing. You know what I mean?
I hate him
so
much. Yes, I'm just going. I'm going through it again. So Crystal dresses them like white trash, and this is where what she called white trash, right? But that's weird because Star is there. I don't know. But then she takes the girls to the oil fields or whatever, because they're gonna pick up. So she's dressed them like scantily clad. She drops them off out of the car and makes them dance to music in front of these strangers. And
that's what I'm saying. That's why she has him getting girls.
She's a madam.
That's why she has Shia picking up girls.
But why is she doing that if she's gonna get
jealous?
Because
she's pimping them. I really do think. Let's maybe give the credit of it's a money thing, because it's like a distraction. Like you're not supposed to fuck your coworkers, like, because you'll be fucking at work instead of working. That's really why. They don't give a fuck what you do.
Okay.
It's just you're taking time away from money.
Well, so then we get this. Yeah. Then we get this creepy guy, who he's like, I'll pay you $500 to hang out with me. And then she's like, 1,000. And like, hang out.
I know.
Is subjective, right? She could have been thinking.
He's gonna take this is such. Isn't this such a commentary on like the whole fucking rape culture and fucking like Aziz Ansari and like fucking men, and it's just like, hang out does not. That is not fair. That is not fair for you to assume. Like, that means something totally innocent to me. Like, or at least it did. You know, that first time that it happens, when it's just like, oh, what are we doing? Do you remember that first time that it's just like, I don't know. Or even, like, not the first time. Maybe, like, even the millionth time, it was like, wait, really? I actually thought, it's never okay when we, I know.
I've had that happen to me on Tinder. Like, I'll have guys come over and like we're just like supposed to hang out. That's what we said, we're gonna hang out, and then they try to make it something more, and they're like, oh, I thought it was understood. Understood where? You never said that. We never agreed on that. Hang out does not mean hang your stuff out. Like that's not what it means. I mean, and like, I think Netflix, a movie, you go home. Like that doesn't all.
Yeah, we get to know each other, and if we want to fuck, if I want to fuck you, I will let you know. But like. Yeah. Usually I need to get to know a person first, because I'm kind of pansexual, you fucking dick.
I know, and then...
But I mean, in this situation, I think even she understood. But I mean, I'm just going on a tangent, because I hate that hangout, it means...
I don't think she would have agreed.
I think she knows, that's what... I think she knows what 1,000 means. She's not dumb.
But I don't think she knew until she got in the car. I think maybe she thought maybe, but...
No, that's what I'm saying. I think maybe she thought maybe, so she was like, I'm going to up this money, and then when it actually happened, she was like, God damn it, it is it.
Because I don't
think maybe she was hoping it was just a hangout, because that's all he said. Say what you guys fucking mean. And then the inverse as well. Like if I had so many dudes say I'm gonna call you and never do. Like I don't give a fuck, dude. I wasn't in love with you, but like the inverse is true too. Like why don't you guys just say what you fucking mean, you little pussies?
Because they want to be polite and
they want to manipulate.
They
want to manipulate. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're wimps.
Ugh.
They're little babies. They're immature. Okay. Anyway, continue. So yeah, poor thing. She's she gives a hand. She gives $1,000 though.
For him to look at her vagina, yeah. But I mean, she's literally selling her body now. So this is what Crystal wanted. I mean, Crystal told her to wear a dress with no underwear. Like, I don't know. And then like this is like he is reminiscent of the dad, and I just feel so bad for her. And then he like gives her a very forceful kiss goodnight. Like,
yeah.
And then okay, so.
But I mean, at the same time, like she definitely shows strength. I think. I don't know. I don't see her totally as a victim in that. I know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know.
No. I mean, she. I'd like to think she's not totally. Do you really think she was that night? Like she did. I'm not. I stand by the fact that she like thinks maybe, and that's why she did it, and she was kind of like, God damn it, here I have to do it. But I do think she kind of knew. I'd like to. Do you not think that?
I mean, I don't know, because she's gotten so far, especially with men.
Without that?
Yeah, I think she's just
actually you're
selling
right,
her personality and like.
Crystal should not have pimped her out in the first place, because that is what she was doing.
Yes.
Yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. You're right, because that guy was really nice to her, and then I guess I'm just speaking from, I guess, because I know what he meant. I guess, but you're right, because she's so naive and young.
Yeah. Okay. So then all this fuck shit happened. So I didn't notice this the first 7 times I've seen this movie. Jake beats up the guy in the truck.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's kind of like, but it's also like, again, like he's awful. His intentions are not good, but it's also like, I'm kind of glad that guy got beat up after doing that to her.
Oh my gosh.
Is that awful?
But that guy was kind of big.
Him. He was bigger than her.
I don't know. So Jake beats up that guy, and then he's
ew. And that guy was like, he was basically like, you're like lucky I'm not. He was basically like, you're like lucky I'm not raping you. Yeah, that guy's a disgusting asshole.
Sir.
So I was happy he got beat up. Yeah. But Shia, again, not good intentions though. It's not romantic, which I think unfortunately Star sees it as.
I don't think so, because she like runs this time. She's like running, and he's chasing her, and he's like,
well, I don't think she knows it's him at first. Yeah. Well, she doesn't know it's him.
No, but she's like, it's me. I'm running from you. That's how I would have been.
Oh, I thought he didn't start saying it's me until they were in the house.
He did. He said it's me when she got in the house.
Oh, I see.
But
he's terrifying though in this.
I know.
Oh, and he comes in all bloody.
He did really good in this scene, like acting.
Yeah, he did. Well, I guess you're right. That is kind of the moment she becomes disenchanted, huh? Because he's fucking terrifying. But then, okay, I don't know, when she comes back, I can't tell. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
She's freaked out. But we don't know why. Okay, so...
Yeah, because he's fucking scary.
Okay, so...
I hate this.
He's obsessed with, did she have sex with the guy? Did you fuck him? Blah, blah, blah. Did you fuck him? Because she got, like, $1,000, whatever. She's like, I got his money.
Possessive.
We can get that trailer and we can go. My heart. Like, just go with her, you idiot.
Baby girl.
Just go with Sasha. Like, you'll have such a good life. Like, go with her. But he doesn't want to, or he doesn't say that. He just keeps going back to, did you have sex with him? Blah, blah, blah. And he, like, pushes her against the wall and...
He sticks his finger in her vagina.
And smells it. Like, that's going to do anything. Does it do anything?
Yeah, like, a moron. It's not going to tell you anything, but also,
we've had
like,
sex twice.
Get your hand out of my vagina.
We've had sex twice. How do you know what my pH balance is? Like, what are you doing? Your pH is off. Usually
also, my body, my choice.
Usually you're a 7. Right now you're a 6.
Like, get out of
my vagina. So
he's so scary.
He's scary. He has her pinned against the wall or whatever, and she's like, why do you care? You fuck Crystal. And he like starts smashing things, and he runs out, and he goes off on his motorcycle.
And for a second, I was like, "Is anyone up? Where did everybody else go?" Because no one like got up at first, but then it shows.
They come later, and then Crystal's watching. I didn't see that before, but she's watching.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so
Yeah, Shia just leaves. Shia leaves.
And then the next scene, there's a new girl. Her name is Dreama, and I hate her. It's not her fault that I hate her.
She's super young.
I just do. But Crystal tells Star, I paid Jake girl money. I pay him girl money to go and find girls. And then she's like, how much money did you make last night? And Star, she made that $1,000, but she only gives her like $100. Because if she gave her $1,000, she'd only get $250. She'd only get $250 back.
I'm so glad she kept that money. I wanted Star to run away when Shia freaked out. I wanted Star to take that $1,000 and bounce.
That could have been a good movie. She takes the emo kid, they run off.
That's why I guess I thought maybe she misinterpreted the Shia thing, because she stays with the group because I think she knows he's going to come back.
It's cyclical. I mean, abuse is cyclical.
I know. But that's why I think she unfortunately misinterpreted that gesture.
That he likes her so much.
Because I would be Exactly. Again, because of what she interprets as affection, but it's not correct. But
oh my gosh.
I think Anyway, sorry, continue.
So now they're at
Hi, Pinks.
Now they're asking poor people for money. Which I don't get why, but they're in a poor neighborhood, and this is where she meets those kids who are living in a drug den, and she goes and buys groceries for them. Dude,
again, like that, I know. Yep, I know. I have relatives like that who scam their own fucking family who don't have any money. Sorry, but yeah, people don't. Some people are just ruthless. But yeah, no, I don't like that they're picking on the poor either. But Star's an angel.
She buys groceries.
This little next sequence.
She protects. So then Jake's in the van, and this is where they all sing American Honey. When I'm like, okay, we could have. Did you like this?
I did think this was overkill.
And he's like, yes, tins across the board.
I might go find the song, but I think it could have just been put in the credits or something. I did think it was overkill.
Yeah, like American Honey. I do love the Butch friend. I wish we had more time with her.
Right?
Because in the beginning, she was like, she's from Panama. I was like, oh my gosh, she's Latina? And then it was like, oh no, she meant Florida. I was like, I never heard of that part of Florida. Panama City.
That's so funny.
She's from Panama. How did they find her?
That's so funny.
Okay, and then so Jake is back in the van. I said that, and then they go to like this bonfire, and he's there, and they're like, when you're like looking at someone, but you're not looking at someone. I don't know. They're doing that, and she's like finally letting her guard down and like getting into God's Whisper, the song that's playing, and like dancing, and he pulls her aside and gives her a turtle. And she frees the turtle, and then she Little Mermaids
goes
in
swimming.
the water. Like she, the hair flip. She Little Mermaids in the water.
When I watched it with you the first time, didn't I say, is she gonna drown herself? Because that's what Michael said too. He was like, if she kills herself after the 3 hours, I'm gonna be.
I didn't want it to end here. I was like, wait, no, that's not a good ending. I don't like this. I want. A resolution.
I thought the opposite.
We need a resolution.
Liked it.
We need a resolution.
I like to think of that as a very poetic, metaphorical, like she's cleansing. That's her little rebirth.
Is she though? Because she gets out of that water, she goes back to Jake. She can't avoid him. They're in a traveling group, unless she goes to the emo kid.
But I mean, she didn't. She immediately got rid of his gift.
The turtle.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, that other kid had a pet.
Oh. I don't know. But we see her free things. Yeah. I don't think she's going to keep the turtle smell. I don't know if you'd keep a turtle, but.
A rewrite. I wish that she had been like, this motherfucker is crazy when he beat up the trucker and taken that thou and bounced.
She still has the thou, so she's sitting on that. Or she still has 900.
No. Yeah, if she had just run when I'm saying when she should have run, she would still have that 1,000 all to herself.
Or they ran after they stole the car, and then they're happy.
Yeah, and then she hopefully, like,
and then, you know, 3 months down the
eventually.
line, she finds out he's not shit, but... my heart breaks.
I don't like how possessive he is. I don't think they'd be happy. I don't like how possessive he is.
He's the worst, but it could have been a cute moment.
Yeah. It could have saved a lot of heartache.
They were so cute together, and it was, it just
Well, can you imagine? That would be a totally different movie.
Yeah. And nobody likes to give us happy things, so... I guess because happy isn't realistic to them, but... my heart. Okay, let's get into this. We got it. Let's get into the scoring. So I actually don't know Annie's score yet, but so this one for diversity and inclusion, I didn't give it that much. I mean, we have women, not really fully developed. We have women. We have people. We have a person of color, but she is the lead, so it gets a little bit more weight.
Wait, may I? Okay, I actually did. May I interject? I actually did give it pretty high for women because I like it when women are not always like we had a woman villain, and that always is major points for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I get that.
Yeah, because we're still trying to fight to just, like, not be seen as, like, goodness all the time.
I gave it a 5, like, in the middle, because, yes, there's women, but does this really pass? I don't know. It does pass the Bechdel test technically, but really they're arguing about Jake the whole time. So I didn't know. So I gave it that people of color. LGBT, I gave it kind of low. Like, we did have the butch presenting girl, and then we did have that tiny scene where there's two boys making out, and there's a gay character a little bit. I gave it a 4. I mean,
I gave it for the line that I thought was really accurate. Did you hear that line about, like, I don't want to stop here?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was like, oh, good. I liked that interjection. Yeah. So, yeah, I gave it above average.
Varied bodies, I gave it a 4-ish. 4. Women and minorities behind the camera, 8. I mean, we have, like, a director who's a female.
I didn't add them up.
We have a female director, and then there was, like, 2 or 3 producers who were female as well. So, I mean, they're trying. They're doing better than a lot of people are. Okay. Film enjoyability is where it got a lot for me. So, executed really well. Cast did really well.
Oh my god, the performances were insane.
Super good. The choices, like, I loved all of Star's outfits, and they made sense to her character, and they weren't even, like, showy, you know, like, they just worked. Like, save for that, it's probably what brought it down was that Confederate bikini, but then the cinematography was so good too, like, incredible.
So good.
So,
and even though those montages were so long, they were almost like trance-like. They were really nice to watch.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I know Annie thinks that they are, what did you call it, self-indulgent, but I like the long car scenes.
Well, no. This time, I really enjoyed them. I thought I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe just that first time I was, I don't know, grumpy.
Yeah, and then, and then what were we talking about? The political choice, the politics. I brought it down because of our whole conversation about the race.
Yeah.
And how they kind of gloss over it. But...
Exactly.
I don't know. And then, like, other choices we were talking about today. And then enjoyability. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I censored myself. The hell out of this movie. I gave it a 67 on our scale.
Oh my god, me too!
Okay, so our...
Oh my god, same thing. Is that the highest score I've given? I couldn't remember if I've given...
I think Divines is in the 70s. Oh, you've given it? Maybe. So, I mean, 67. That is our...
67's...
Girls Interrupted score. 67.
Interesting. Oh my god, we gave it the same thing.
Interessant. Okay.
Interessant.
So that was our movie, guys. That was American Honey.
American Honey. Definitely worth a watch. It sounds like maybe not a lot of people saw it, so
go see it. Support it.
go see it.
Support a black girl.
See it. Actually, yeah, you guys see it so that they'll see that Sasha is like hot shit and
Give
people want to watch
Sasha
her.
another
and so they'll cast
3-hour
her.
movie. I want another
Yeah,
3-hour
yeah.
movie. And another, and another.
She needs to link up with like all those Texas directors. Come on, you guys.
Or Richard Linklater, Girlhood. Well,
Well, yeah, because he makes those like
a Wes
epically long
Anderson
movies. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'd be into seeing that.
yeah.
But I was more thinking the first one.
Richard Linklater.
Yeah, because his movies are so long. Because he said you want a 3-hour movie.
I want
Okay,
it.
anyway.
Yeah.
But
those are
yeah, we just I think Shannon, you'll agree. I want to say thank you to regular listeners. We have noticed some people are regularly listening, and that's really cool. So thank you.
Thank you. Sweden. We see you, Sweden. Thank you.
Spread the word. Y'all are really cool.
Yes.
And we have really exciting things coming up
do.
that we won't tell about. But yay! Thanks for listening. Things are happening.
Listening. We love you. We appreciate you. We want to hear from you.
Comment and review.
Tell us what you think.
Not comment. Yeah.
Big
Or
ups.
yeah, comment. But
Big
yeah,
ups.
like review, rate us. Yeah.
Okay. Bye. You gonna say bye?
Oh, bye. Bye.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode. We'll be back next time with a new pair of movies. In the meantime, please follow, rate, review, subscribe, and share the show. Let us know how you felt about the movies. See you next time.